Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Devil May Cry 5. Okay, so this is going to be the most stacked Let's Play I could possibly do with my current level of skill and all that. So yes, so we're going to be doing a full-blown Let's Play, but Grin, why? Is it 2016? No, this is 2019 and nobody watches Let's Plays anymore, but even still, I wanted to make it because I thought this game was just so damn good. It is so amazing. It's the proper sequel. It's all these things. So this Let's Play, we're going to be doing the full game. We are also, if you guys are not familiar with my Let's Plays, I go away in cutscenes and I also boost up the volume so that you can hear them properly. So if there's like loud noises happening, I'll crank them up just so you guys can hear them talk, and then I'll bring it back down so that you guys can hear, you know, your ears aren't going to be popping because you're hearing gunshots and slashes and all these other things, but when people talk, I'll bump it up. Anyway, we are also going to be doing it on New Game Plus, and we are on PC max settings, and it's 60 frames per second and all that good stuff. This game is extremely well optimized. Well done, Capcom, as well as we're playing on a controller though, just because of serenity's sake. But I will say that mouse and keyboard may actually be best because some of the combo configurations, and we'll talk about the combat in this game, are real weird with a controller. Like they think you have 8 hands, just holding 3 buttons at once while you're trying to do a combo, and it's like, okay. And one of the reasons why I really want to do this on New Game Plus is because of Nero. Now, with that being said, there is going to be a slight spoiler. Not really though. It's in this game, the whole thing that I'm sure everyone's seen in the cutscenes or the trailers of the game is that Nero doesn't have an arm anymore. In New Game Plus, he has a new prosthetic looking arm. And he has his demon power again. And he may have a rage move. Yeah, but also that's really the reason why I wanted to do a Let's Play of New Game Plus, is because in the story they talk about Nero being this like second to Dante and V being the kind of like other. But playing it the first run through, it felt like Nero was missing something big time. Like they were talking about him, how strong he was or how important he was, but he just didn't have the same teeth as everybody else. But that's probably because the ending is super cool, as well as they probably wanted to incentivize a New Game Plus and all that kind of stuff. And you to be able to play it again with a bunch of different gimmicks and things to play with, because as soon as you finish the game and you get some different things to play with, Nero's character comes together so beautifully. He was my most hated to play and pivoted hard on being just overjoyed whenever I got to play him because he's just such a fun class. With that being said, I'm still not that great at him. I sometimes get S's, and that's the thing. You know, this Let's Play, it's going to be story-driven, so I'm going to shut up whenever there's dialogue. I'm also going to facilitate you guys hearing that. We're also playing on New Game Plus, so I have some sort of an idea of how to play. We're also on PC, max settings, all these things. But I have never been quite good at the game. I mean, I get S's. The thing that we'll talk about it in combat, because I don't want to talk your ear off all day, but it facilitates you doing a lot, but being inefficient. So like you'll spend 10 minutes like throwing someone up in the air 20 times, and then finally killing him, rather than just doing a series of high damage combos that will kill him. You know what I mean? It's like it promotes you playing with your food, and I don't want it. I don't really want it, so that's where I also don't get the S rank. But ladies and gentlemen and everybody else, welcome to Devil May Cry 5. This is our Let's Play. By the way, this will be uploaded throughout the course, because I don't just want to spam this at you guys, but I do plan to see this thing through, because again, I just really enjoy the game, and when I think something is so good that it's not getting enough attention, I really want to show it, because it's just that good. Anyways, let's begin. Side note, my only criticism for the entire game is basically I wish characters were like knocked down just a touch, because Nero at this point comes across as arrogant and douchey sometimes, whereas in the old game, Devil May Cry 4, he didn't, because he was a little bit toned back a little. Also, he aesthetically looks terrible. I'll shut up. Okay.
We've known each other a long time. You never had this much trouble. You gonna make it through this, Dante?
What am I doing wasting my time here? He's got this.
You should not underestimate this demon. After all, it was he who took your right arm and gained a great deal of power from it. I'm leaving. I suggest you do not fall behind.
Yeah. Okay, V. You're an interesting guy, but you're right. I've got a score to settle with that son of a bitch.
Side thing, didn't mention, we do have skins unlocked for certain characters. The only one that we're going to be using is, he has a mechanic, basically, and that mechanic, she has the alternative skin, which actually looks cool. She has, like, white hair, she's not wearing glasses anymore. I just feel like it looks better. We're not going to be rocking Dante's because he looks like he's going through a midlife crisis, and this one, it's just, he looks, like, really bland, and he has, like, goldish blonde hair. So, nah. Also, I already played through the whole game with this, so just offer me some sort of benefit, and we'll just do the original one. Also, I like the whole black coat, kind of blue. Anyways, let's go. Also, I'll be cutting out any sort of, unnecessary dialogue. Because there's a lot of, tutorial stuff here. Also, you guys may be like, Grin, you bitch! You have goddamn auto on, which is auto combo thing. Yeah. Also with these, I'll show you guys these, but again, I would probably be cutting here because a lot of it's tutorial stuff, but I'll include any sort of like dialogue thing. Anyways, yeah. Also, this is just a boss, or not even a boss, an enemy highlight screen, so I'll talk over it, okay? Hopefully you guys will just trust me in the edit, you know? Well, again, we have access to quite a bit of things, so don't worry about it. Oh, you're so close to being able to do a cool move, but then he died too quick. That's why I'm excited to actually play the higher difficulties, is because you can actually juggle them, and I feel like it might be easier to get high.
I trust you.
High-ranking devil shit. Anyways, S rank and all that. Look at his little tiny face in his two other big face. Okay, it's creepy. The design of this game is utterly horrifying. No, look at the other person. Look at the fucking flying thingy. There. Boom!
Hey, thought you took off.
Do you not understand? We cannot hope to do this without you.
That's all right, superstar. Go on with your bad stuff. Go ahead. We got this.
Also, I should stop using the breaker because we don't have that yet. Then again, we don't have demonic power either. But you know, we're making it work. So the thing with Nero that's actually pretty amazing is his weird combos are like rhythmic, but then again they're not. It's very weird. Is that real Dante or like Dev Dante? Because that's the thing in the game where they connect you with other people in the world. No, it's an actual person. All right, so this dude's actually killing, so we can actually peek and watch him fight. But again,
hold on, Dante.
I don't want this Let's Play to never end. So yes.
Well, looks like this won't be a total waste of time after all. Hey, jackass! Didn't your mother ever teach you it's not nice to steal? Sorry, Dante. I'm bagging this bitch.
Now, fun fact, you can actually win this encounter altogether. But all you get is a black screen showing that, what do you call it? Oh, he pushed me back. So right here, we can either fight him and kill him, or we can just die, and that will, like, that's what's supposed to happen right now, but we're in New Game Plus, so of course we have the strength to actually beat him, but again, you winning, you don't gain much of anything. All it says is this black screen that's like, and just like that, you won, and that's it, and that's the game. And it's like, okay, okay. Don't know how to feel about it, but anyways, kill me. I'm gonna stop dodging.
This is it! This is the end! It's all over!
Round 2.
Get her out of here! This is a bad move!
I can still fight!
Go! You're just dead weight!
Back up! Come on! Let go! We must leave here. He's far stronger than we ever could have imagined. That bastard called me deadweight, but he come all this way for nothing! Stop hitting yourself and think of ways to get stronger and actually help. If Dante loses, you're all that can defeat Urizen. Is that what you call him? Yes. Urizen, the Demon King. That's the name of the demon that took your arm.
What happened to Dante? Where's Dante?
He's buying time, but it doesn't look good.
This can't be happening. Dante lost.
Forget it. There's nothing we can do. We must go.
And we're heroes just watching all these people get shish kebabbed. Sorry. Also, side note, I played every DMC game. Well, that's true. I haven't played 1 and 2. I won't watch Let's Plays of them, just so I was up to date on the story. Turns out there wasn't that much story back then. But, yes. Also, I'll be doing my best to showcase things in a way that makes sense. So, again, we have access to all Devil Breakers, but I'm not going to be showing all of them. Also, yes, in order to get S rank, I do believe you need to actually kill the thing. or just do enough damage. Honestly, right there again, I was trying to get hit, so our rank is going to be being innately shitty. But yeah, or I'm just bad. Also, if you're the person that says don't rate, you're just awful. Just it's some nobody on the other side of the planet. Just be like, eh, not bad, good job, whatever. Move along. It's like people who downvote YouTube videos. It's like, what are you doing?
Redgrave and its surrounding cities have ceased to function as a result of the mysterious tree that apparently attacked the city approximately 1 month ago. In light of this incident, the government...
They're demons! I've seen them with my own eyes! Redgrave is completely taken over!
Let us pray for mercy. This is a trial from the heavens above.
Same crap, different day. So, tell me,
Tell you what,
how does it feel to be rescuing the guy that killed your father?
hey, I'm glad we're getting personal. Well, he abandoned my mother and I and left us for dead. So I feel nothing.
Well, he's not exactly going up for Father of the Year award now, is he?
His research wasn't half bad. Came in handy. Mildly thankful for that.
You have to do that in here. It already smells like ass.
That's you!
Hey, Nico!
Don't lose your tits. I see him.
Hey, you have to hit every single bump in the road? Gonna ruin my groove.
At this point, I've watched this like 4 times because I've edited videos of us doing like the intro to the game, and it's still awesome. But then again, I'm a child, so who knows? Good guy, Nero. Good guy, Nero. This game does not promote smoking, is that what it says? Okay, wow, I don't think I've seen that the first time. Huh. Also, good to know. But I don't know when I should talk about my like gripes with auto. Because for those guys who don't know, auto combat or whatever it's called, auto trigger, is that what it's called? No, it's called auto combo, I believe is what it's called. And it's that little auto thing above, which has a little bit of stigma to it, which I went through the whole game without playing with it.
Hold the line! Hold the line! Nothing gets
What's happening? What's going on?
You look like you need a hug, but you're not gonna get one from me. Better get lost.
Hey, who are you? Hey, you're gonna get yourself killed!
Don't crap yourself. He likes to kill demon things. Let him do his thing.
You hear what I said, you dumb one-armed son of a bitch? You're gonna die!
Cheer up, crew cut. You taking notes? All right. Time to kick some ass.
More tutorial stuff that I'll cut down.
I've got some cleaning up to do.
All right.
Yeah.
Be gone!
Yeah, he's a real pro at smacking demons around. That's why I built him that well-functioning arm. To kick demon ass. Hey, Psycho! Watch the merchandise!
Hey, stop bitching and take cover.
All right, now, I'm not sure how to. Okay, so basically, that was a mistake. But basically, we use auto because of one reason. With our gun, our gun is virtually useless unless we actually have auto on, because you're able to. It auto charges. And I want to rant about this, but I also want to keep momentum going. Also, is there another arm here somewhere? I thought it usually tells us, like, hey, there's an arm, in case you want another arm. And attach! And boom! And one of these! Little baby arm, help! Good, okay. But yeah, so you see my gun up there? It won't charge. I can't even explain it, dude. Basically, they have you holding down 10 buttons, which is impossible, but if you put auto, it does half of it automatically. Which is just frustrating, in general, honestly. Just a point farm enemy kind of thing. I'm gonna do one of these. Boom, 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 boom. Nope, stop auto tethering like that. So that's also the negative to auto tethering, or having it on auto combo, is it will start like grappling for no reason because it's trying to do like its own weird combo, but that's not the combo I'm trying to do. But I really want the benefit of what that my arm glowing blue like that, which is your weapon being primed basically, but I can't physically hold 10 buttons at once. Hence why I was saying that maybe on on PC having like all the buttons readily available to you might be actually best, which is just weird. Okay, well this is unfortunate. So since I'm playing on New Game Plus, they're putting all the other ones that we unlocked later on in, but I'll try to go at my own pace, so we'll break this immediately. Boom. What's got me? Boom. Let's do this.
Ugh, what a lovely house plant. Now I get it. Who brought the marshmallows? 'Cause I'm bringing the fire.
Let's do it!
Like that? Then have some more.
Oh, I tried dashing at the last minute, but I was late.
They're everywhere. Makes me sick. Pretty sturdy. Gotta be some spots that are softer. Swing in a minute.
No, just listen, it's a bit cheap, but you know. Ooh, that one got me. Boom! Why was there a cut there? I don't want you to see his demon form in full view. Because, yeah.
Hey, tough guy. That'll keep him, but not for long.
What do you mean?
Soldier Boy said city's gone to hell and back, taken over by the underworld. Not just here, but everywhere.
Yamato did this.
Why do I feel like your pet mechanic? Don't get used to it.
Nico, I showed you those order docs, so you still owe me, remember?
Hey, you two! Dinner's ready!
Be right there! Hey, why don't you go ahead? I'm gonna finish up here.
I'll try to save you some. Not.
You need something? What is it? You hungry? Well, you're in luck, pal, 'cause food's ready and Kitty A always makes too much. Hope you like loud talkers, too, 'cause got a pair of those upstairs. You see something you like? What the hell? You a demon?
Nero, the food's getting
Kenny, get back inside now!
I'm taking this back. I'm running out of time.
Wait!
I'll leave you alone for 2 minutes. What the hell happened?
V's waiting for us up ahead. Try not to get us killed on the way there.
Crack screen, got it. Yay! It's not an SSS, which of course they had to do that. They had to add 3 more on all of it, just to make you feel real shit. Oh, so cool. So there's advantages to having a replay thing, because that's new. Neat. Cool. Anyways, guys, let's see the cutscene and then I'll cut to something.
That's it. No more wheels from here.
Alright, guess I'm walking then.
Yo, yo, yo! Check it out.
What? And this is?
From Morrison. I think it's his manifesto.
Hey, we doing this or what?
I'm waiting on you. I'm cooking. Any special orders?
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Void. Okay, so I have to get something off my chest. Okay, so, you see that thing up there? It's called auto. It's called auto combo specifically. So, there is a little baby issue in the game, and this is the end of the video, so if you don't care about, like, S-rank or like, debates about the combat and all that, then just skip on to the next video. We're going to be increasing our pace, though, because a lot of this was me talking, because I had to explain what the hell the Let's Play is and where we're going with it. Back to auto. So, I love this game's combat to pieces, but there is a lot of things that just frustrate me in terms of, like, things don't sync up properly. At least, I don't know they do, so maybe explain them to me, because I don't know something, right? Okay. So, the reason why I use auto, or I kind of, because I did my full playthrough of DMC5, to get to New Game Plus without auto, because I hated the fact that it started doing stuff that I didn't want it to. So for instance, when you're like hitting an enemy, you'll be attacking them, and just like that, it will auto queue up, what do you call it, this one, your special breaker. It will auto do that. Like I'm just hitting Y, and eventually it will use that. Which is good because it's utilizing it in a pretty clever way, because this is a bunch of good damage, like just bang. But then it also is weird with combos. So if I do this, bang, 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 it'll throw. Yeah, see, that wasn't the combo that I wanted to do, but it was like, let's just throw a wrench into the works. Or so, where if I turn off auto and I do this, bang, 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 and we'll do a spin. Like that's a combo, and that's pretty cool. Also, there's another one where if I do this, we'll just keep wailing on the person, and I keep queuing up my fire thing. We'll just do a crazy amount of damage, and we can actually queue into a breaker like that. So you guys can see that there's combos there, and you guys may be like, but Grin, you just did a combo right there. Why not just take off auto? Because there are certain things in the game that require you to have like thousands of hands. And not a lot of the other characters have this issue. So for instance, one of the things that we can do is when we hit our sword, we can time it perfectly, and we'll gain a charge, and that charge will give us a special benefit. Alright, so if we do a whirlwind attack like this, it will do a sweep, whereas normally it's just like this. When we have this, it will become a sweep, and that's only like a little bit. So that's why I say Nero is rhythmic, is because you're supposed to be timing your hits with activating your thing, which I'm not doing a good job of right now. Also, there's like a special window where you can get like the perfect charge that I think everybody has troubles in, so it's not just me, I hope. But there's like a window inside of that window. So every time you hit, you activate your thrust, and it'll give you a fire dot as well as speed up your attack, which is great. And I'll kind of change the way you attack. That right there. So that's an ultimate. That's like the perfect timing. It's a window that's inside of a little tiny baby window. Anyways. So that's a timing thing. So that's something you got to keep aware of. Every time you're attacking, you're trying to gain that thing, right? That perfect timing. Which is awesome because you benefit from that. The other thing is, and this is when you beat the game, you get access to your demon powers again, is this. Do you guys see it? It's a punch. So we have this, which is our classic demon power, but we can do this. Do you guys see that? That punch. So it's additive damage. So we attack, and there's a punch that comes out, like basically a little friendly. See that punch? That comes out. So now you're adding a whole different mentality of timing, to where yes, you have to time your melee, but you're also trying to time this punch. Which if you do this, you guys can see it's a lot easier because there's a huge window of attack there. So we just punched. And there's actually a couple breakers that do that really well. So for instance, this breaker lasts like 3 seconds. It hangs there. 1, 2, 3. As you guys see how we just punched a bunch? Also, we have our wrestling moves. But yeah, also this can be used as a grab, which is really cool. It's kind of just like a discount version of our grapple, though. It's like the same thing. It's kind of weird. I think it's because you can just use it like this. Grab it and throw someone to the ground. But you gotta auto lock off of them. Anyways, so there's 2 methods of timing there. So 2 triggers attacking at the same time. So that's already a bit to go on. But then there's certain abilities that revolve around your gun, which are utterly, like, I hate the gun. I think like it takes up a whole button, takes up square, which is the main attack button on most games, just to shoot things. And it really does nothing. It does like roughly no damage unless you start upgrading it with something called Demon Charge or something like that. But as you guys can see, we're starting to build it up, and it's going through our bullets and it's charging. Now, the perk also says that when you're attacking, this increases the speed in which you're doing that. So you're supposed to be holding the fire button down whilst hitting triangle to gain more speed, as well as trying to time out your what do you call it, your timing of your hits, which is possible. I'm doing it right now, but I can't utilize the thing I really want to utilize, which is my demon arm. But not like that. I want to utilize it in a way that, like, you know, it's additive damage. So when we attack, it's hard to do. Oh, I don't think you can do it when you're not auto-locked onto them. Yeah, see, like there, we just did it. But I'm holding down like 4 buttons. My hand's like cramped as shit. And by the way, the reason why I want this is because when you attack, it does a lot of damage and it will proc again. Boom. So that's just like extra damage and actually makes the pistol good. And guess what happens when you put it on auto? It will auto start queuing that up, but it also starts using stuff that you have no like desire to use, like your breaker, and also it makes it so combos are a lot harder to attain. And also it makes it so you're not able to do your rhythmic charging anymore, or it just feels a lot harder to do so. Yeah, like see, I didn't tell it to do all that stuff. So it's this love-hate relationship. But then again, you can back up and shoot, and then do your dash again. It's like I wish I could turn off the auto combos for like comboing, like, you know, because I don't want it to automatically just be like, let's throw a breaker in there, or when I'm in the air be like, okay, let's do this for 10 minutes, because it's auto queuing that for whatever reason, and I'm like, stop, because I think it wants you to stop locking on, but what if the move I want to do locks on? So this weird hate-hate relationship where I would love if I could just queue on auto, and it auto starts like charging my bullets, and I think there's one other thing that like requires you to hold down the button. All right, this. So you can hold down your Y button, it's an ability, and then you do this awesome lunge. Well, sometimes it will just like take place of that if an enemy's far away. And since we're here, just because I'm already talking your ear off, when it comes to the S rank and whatnot, it actually drives me a bit nuts. Because I've seen some people, because I was like, man, I get S rank sometimes, but not all the time. And I was like, okay, I'll look up gameplay of like people getting S rank. And some people do really cool shit, like they do this, which is the taunt button, which is your back button, which is super awkward to go like jump around and hit. But there's some cool ones in the air that actually have some like, you know, practicality, because it actually gives you some lift, like that, and hang time, which is cool. So one of the things I keep seeing is people basically breaking the system to a certain extent. So they jump up in the air and then they do this. And they start getting height like that. And we don't see our like skill meter, but that will count as like C rank, B rank, A rank, and then finally when they get to A rank, they just jump back down and they start hitting shit. Also kind of fucks with the AI, because you're getting so high that the AI is kind of like, what do we do? So it kind of throws them off. So when you come down, there's not like they're waiting for you. So that's my fucking rant about like how I actually really do like auto trigger, especially when you have all your abilities unlocked. Not because it auto queues them, because a lot of times it doesn't auto queue them in a smart way. Like again, making sure you're utilizing combos. Like again, I didn't want to go up there. Why did you just throw me up in the air? You know what I mean? Like, don't do that. But I would appreciate it if you goddamn hold square down for me, so that I didn't have to hold it down whilst trying to manage 10 different things with my hands like cramped and like spiraling around one another. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, sorry for talking your ear off about that, but it's something I just want to get off my chest. Also, the next video, we're just gonna be breezing on by. We're gonna actually be like tunnel vision, hauling ass, because I kind of need to do that, because for those guys who do not know, we already did like all the shit that you guys are about to see. Killing the Goliath, it's an upcoming boss, don't worry about it. But in like a little intro series to me being like, hey, this is this game I'm really interested in, which is Devil May Cry 5, and then I beat it, and then I'm like, oh shit, we should do a full Let's Play, and now we're having to kind of work our way back up to where we were. But thank you all so much for watching as always. There's a link in the description to the playlist that will take you to all of these videos. If you guys are interested in the Let's Play, subscribe button above me, 2 videos to my right. Thank you so much for your time, and goodbye.